In this video, we are going to discuss about the injection process in the natural gas. So either you go for the methanol or the glycols. These are two chemicals, very common chemicals used in the injection process. So this is a basic flow sheet. That is the inlet. Of the natural gas inlet. We'll discuss how these things are basically going on, what are different features. This is outlet of natural gas. As far as the water is concerned, so this is outlet of water. Well, this is a glycol injection system. This figure flow sheet is showing the glycol injection system. See here what are the different features available here. This figure shows the typical glycol injection system. So there are free water knockout that removes all the free water so that it is only necessary to inhibit the water condensing from the gas. So the first thing, that is the free water knockout, where we can remove the liquid water, freely available liquid water from that one. So in this way, the free water is removed from the natural gas. We are now at this location. The gas-to-gas heat exchangers pre-cools the entering gas with cold gas from the low temperature separator. So ultimately what we need to lower down the natural gas that is coming from the storage or any other place, because this heat exchanger usually cools the incoming gas below its hydrate formation temperature. Lean glycol is injected into the gas ahead of the heat exchangers. What it means that this is glycol. Lean means fresh one. There are no water present in this glycol. So we have injected the glycol in this location after the free water knockout. Now natural gas is mixed with the glycol and then it is being sent to the heat exchanger. Heat exchanger means we need to lower down the temperature of this natural gas. So obviously if you want to lower down the temperature of this one, so the heat from this natural gas has to be supplied to some other material. They have the lower temperature. So the one material, that is a natural gas, that is coming at a very low temperature, that has been sent into the storage tank or some other places for the transportation. So we need to extract the heat from the incoming natural gas with the help of the outgoing natural gas. So this outgoing have the very low temperature. This have a low temperature, very low temperature. So now this natural gas have low temperature as compared to this place. So we can say that it is cooled down. This incoming natural gas is cooled down with the help of the outgoing natural gas. We are now reached up to this point. Again, if you look here at this point, we again provide the glycol injection nozzles where the glycol is sprayed with the natural gas for mixing with the incoming natural gas at a low temperature. So then the gas is cooled further by the Joule-Thomson expansion across the choke. So it means that we are again cooling down this natural gas. This is the Joule-Thomson effect, where the gas is suddenly expanded so that the adiabatically, so the temperature becomes very, very low. So what happened at this temperature, at a very low temperature, the liquid that is present in the vapor phase will be converted into the liquid phase. So that is called the low temperature separator. So here the glycol with water, because glycol absorb the water, it's separated, and this is a natural gas. and that is cooled naturally at a very low temperature. That place is taken out from this low temperature. This natural gas is now, we don't need the natural gas in our research in this injection plant, so we have to be sent back into the transportation line. So this natural gas is going, giving, taking the heat from the incoming natural gas and absorbing the heat from and lowering the temperature of the incoming natural gas. In this way, the cooled natural gas is being heated out with the help of the incoming natural gas. So this is the complete stream of natural gas, how the natural gas is coming and how they are exchanging the heat with the outgoing one, and how the choke lower down the temperature, and in the low temperature separator it is being separated. So the natural gas cycle is completed here. The remaining cycle that is showing here is basically about the glycol water separation. So this is what about. So more glycol is sprayed into the gas ahead of the choke as shown in the figure. Mechanically refrigerated chiller can be substituted for the choke. Sometimes basically you can replace this choke with the some refrigeration system, but you can go for the choke also. So this is all about. Now what happened, this glycol and water is being sent into the separator. That separator is the glycol oil separator. Glycol oil means there are chances, because of the low temperature, what is happening, natural gas, heavier hydrocarbons are condenses. So these condensed, basically heavy hydrocarbons, are available in the oil form. So we need to separate the glycol oil. So oil is taken out from this separator, sent to the stabilizer, and the remaining glycol, that is rich glycol. Rich means with water. So this rich glycol is being sent into the next phase, that where we can separate out the glycol. So it is going, again there are glycol heat exchangers. So this is rich glycol, this is lean glycol. So it means that this is a cooled one, very cool, low temperature, very low temperature. So we need to make this temperature high with the help of lowering the temperature of the lean glycol. So that is the case here. Now this glycol, after exchanging the heat with the lean glycol, this glycol is sent into the glycol regenerator. This is basically some sort of, you can say, stripping. The stripping is carried out, and this stripping is carried out with the help of a high temperature. We are burning the fuel to make the temperature very high, and the water is converted into the vapor phase, and the liquid glycol is taken out, and this is a high temperature. We need to cool down it with the help of the rich glycol. Cooling is possible here. After cooling that glycol, this glycol is called as lean glycol. This lean glycol is pumped, and there are some filters are also available to remove any particles that is possible due to the regenerator. Remove that one. Sometimes some makeup glycol strips are also there, makeup glycols, and then sent into the different portions, different sections of the, for the injection into the natural gas. So this is all about the flow sheet of the glycol injection system, how the natural gas is being basically used here, what is the, which portion is the natural gas cycle and which portion is the glycol cycle explained here. Explanation is also given here. So this is all about the explanation of the flow sheet. Thank you.